Hello friends, welcome to a channel Crash Course for the Engineers. In continuation with the topics related to industrial engineering, we had discussion regarding work study, the definition and important aspects related to work study. There are two methods which are extensively used in work study. First is method study and second is time study. In today's session, we'll cover some of the basics related to method study. As we know that the basic procedure for method study is selection, record, examination, development, evaluation, definition, install, and maintain. Now, friends, if we look at the selection of the job, so uh, this selection is very important part and the first step in the method study. There are three factors on which the selection is dependent. First is economical factor, second is human factor, and third is technical factor. Okay, so now as we know that this work study, method study, time study are done for improving the productivity of organization or a system. So if we are talking about economical factor, the money which is saved as a result of method study should be sufficiently more. And then only the study will be valuable. So, on the basis of economical factors, the jobs are selected which are having first is the job which is having a bottleneck neck. So bottleneck holds up the other production activities. So it is very important. Uh, Next is operations which are repetitive. Next is uh, the manual work, the operations which are having very uh, large large quantity of manual work. And the fourth one is the operations where material move over a long distance. So material movement is long distance. So these kind of jobs are selected on the basis of economical factors. Now, friends, the human factors include we know that any activity which is done in an organization is successful only with the cooperation of all the people which are working in the organization. For example, workers, next is supervisor, next is managers, trade unions, yes. Management also. So, uh, workers may resist to any change or in method study because they are having the fear of unemployment fear, or they may have the fear of reduction in wages, or they may have the fear of increase in workload. So they may resist to the work study activities. Next factor is related to the technical factors. So while doing the method study, the uh, all the technical details which are related to the job should be known, should be available, and the foremost important factor is every machine tool is having its own capacity. We cannot outdone the capacity of machine capacity of machine tool. So we cannot work the machine more than the capacity. Okay, so these are the economical, human, and technical factors for the selection of the job. Next, after selection is done, suppose, and we need to record the information related to the job. So all the details about the existing work or method should be recorded, and this is done by direct observation. Now, during this, the symbols are used. The use of extensive use of symbols is done, and the symbols for the activities like operation and then transport, then storage, delay are used. So these symbols are used in different kind of charts and diagrams. So charts and diagrams are the recording for recording things that are done that are used. So the charts are of many types. So first chart is a operation process chart. So the operations, all the operations and inspections are recorded in the chart. Next chart is related to the flow process chart. Now, friends, in the organization, if we talk about the flow process chart, you know that the three M's are there. So, man, material, and machine. So, the man type flow process chart will record all the activities of man. The material type flow process chart will record all the activities of material, and the machine type flow process chart will record all the activities of uh, machines. Okay. Next kind of chart is a hand chart or two-handed chart. So in this two-handed chart, the motions of left hand and right hand are recorded independently. Independently. Okay. Uh, After that, there is a multiple activity chart. Now, in this multiple activity chart, as the word is multiple activities, so motions or activities of group of workers doing a single job, or the activities of single worker doing multiple doing operations on number of machines are recorded. So this is the multiple activity chart. Then there is a diagram that is flow diagram. So flow of the material. So path of flow of the material in the shop is recorded. It is done with a suitable scale. Flow diagram. And sixth one is a string diagram. String diagrams are very important to record the movement of workers uh, uh, using a string which is drawn to scale. So this is a string diagram. So all these things are used to record. Okay, they are recorded by observing the work. Okay. Next step is examine. So after exam recording activity, the examination comes into picture. The critical examination is done by questioning technique. So these steps come after the method is recorded by suitable charts or diagrams. The Questions may be like what, where, who, when, and which. Now, why these questions are asked? Uh, to ask the purpose. Okay, so to eliminate the activity if it is possible. Place to combine or rearrange the activities. So first is purpose, next is place. After that, there is a sequences to combine or rearrange the activities. Then person. Okay, so uh, same thing. Who is doing the activity? So to combine or rearrange the activity. Means. Okay, so means is to simplify the activity. So critical examination is done by questioning technique, and these kind of questions are asked, and the answer to those questions uh, are taken, and because of that, the examination part uh, is done. Next is to develop. Okay, so previously we have collected all the information related to that job activity. Now, in the development phase, the question give the result in the development of a better method. Okay, so in the previous part, we have asked the question like purpose. Okay, so if we ask the question purpose, so what should be done? Be done. Next is place. Okay, so where it should be done. Next is sequence. If it is being done, so what should be the sequence? Okay, so when it should be done and what should be the sequence? Person, who should do it? And last is means. Okay, so how it should be done. So the answer to this question gives the development of the new method. Next is define. After the new method is developed, the new method should be defined and the report should be uh, created. That report should include the brief description about the old method, so old and new method. So description of old method and the same way the description of the new method, the reason for change of the old method, and next is advantages and limitations of new method. Okay, then tools and equipment required for new method and the cost of installing the new method. Okay, that is cost of new tools and equipments, cost of layout of the shop, cost of training the workers in the new method, cost of improving the working conditions. So a brief report should be created on the basis of above headings and it should be uh, present. Then install. Okay, so out of all these steps, this method is most difficult in method study because it needs the support of both okay, management and workers or trade unions. So the in this step, the work study people require the skills which will get both the people of the management and the workers on the same side, that is gaining their trust or winning their trust. So installation stage consists of gaining the acceptance of the change by the supervisor, gaining approval by the management, then gaining the acceptance of change by workers and trade unions, and giving training to the operators in the new method. So installation will require the training part, and to be in the close contact with the progress of the job until it is satisfactorily executed. So install step, out of all these steps, is the hardest step. Next is to maintain. After installing the new method, the work study people should see that the new method which is introduced is being followed in the organization. Uh, there may be chances that the workers, after some time, go back to the old method. Okay, so this should not be allowed. The new method, okay, may have defects. So new method will have defects. There may be difficulties. Okay, but this should be rectified by the work study people. There should be reviews, periodical reviews should be done. And in this very important thing is the reaction or the suggestions by the workers or the supervisor should be noted down. Okay, why this step is done uh, to go to the further improvement in the new method. The difference between new written standard practice and the actual practice should be found out, and the variations, the reasons for the variation should be analyzed, and changes due to valid reasons should be accepted. Now, friends, this is related to the basic steps in the uh, method study. Basic steps, all the 8 steps I have covered. These are the interesting topics related to management, related to any organization, mechanical engineering organization. I hope you are enjoying these sessions. If you have any queries related to the sessions or lectures, please put it in the chat box. If you want some other contents, suggestions related to the contents, please feel free to put it in the chat box. Uh, like the video, please like the video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.